Hi, I'm Keikoa Creel, the producer here at Activision on Singularity, and this is part 2 of 3 of the Singularity walkthrough, Time is Collapsing. We've tried to take a different approach to time in video games, so what we've done is not given the player control over rewind or fast forward or pause like a VCR. We've actually thrust them into a story that drives them between eras. In this case, the player's experiencing a time wave. The time wave pulls the player into the 1950s, right at the time of the Singularity accident. In this particular case, it's actually pulling me in between times, to a place we call the null zone. Unfortunately, in the null zone, several workers were trapped at the time of the accident in sort of an endless loop, so these gentlemen here are forced to repeat their fate over and over again. We're about to meet Dr. Viktor Borisov, the head scientist here on Katorga 12 at the time of the accident, and the one in charge and responsible for the Singularity.
Wow. Greetings, Captain Renko. My name is Dr. Viktor Borisov. I don't know how long you'll be here, so I must speak quickly.
What's going on here? Where are we?
There is no time. You must let me speak. Over 50 years ago, an accident occurred on this island that killed thousands. Recently, a man arrived who was about to repeat that mistake, but on a much larger scale.
Are you talking about Demichev?
Da, Nikolai Demichev. He's a fool. You must help me stop him. Here, take this improved chronolite. Now I want you to go with Yuri. He can show you the—
Sorry. My first priority is to get off Katorga 12. My commanding officers will make sure Demichev doesn't finish his work here.
You will be too late. Millions will die, perhaps more.
Look, I wish I could help you, but I'm running out of time. So unless you can help me send an evac request or show me where my jet crashed, get out of here.
So we just saw the player get pushed back into 2010. As you can see, he has no control over these time waves. I have received an upgrade. It's called the chronolite, and allows me to see things that exist in this null zone. For example, there's this fuse here that exists in this cloud of E99. Using this chronolite and my stasis function, I can pull it through to my own era. When they become physical objects, I can use them to solve puzzles and move ahead.
The head of research on Katorga 12.
Yuri's actually the one that gave me the TMD. He's filling me in on what happened with Borisov, and why we're all here.
Unmoving. I believe you were pulled into that dimension because you were wearing the TMD. But enough talk. The doctor said I should find your plane.
I'll use the chronolite again to pull down this beam, allowing me to cross this broken bridge. So that concludes part 2 of 3 of the Singularity walkthrough. Time is Collapsing. Please join us for part 3, Time is Your Weapon.